If the screen bounces, I gotta change it. Something's wrong with this. It happens quite a bit. Sometimes the screen jumps all around, you know. Good morning, ALV. How are you this morning? Okay. Setting up, prepping up, getting ready for a new day. You are live on YouTube. Good morning, Gerard. Sip that coffee, guys, that coffee. Hope everybody's okay. We got 7 people joining today. What a nice, smooth commute this morning. Depending on what time you get on the road in North Jersey, it's a game changer, man. All right, let's get in here. Let's talk a little bit. Let's get the morning started. It is go time. Let me put this on pause. Can you see me? Are we good? I don't want that screen jumping. Oh man, a little coffee. No conundrum today. White and white. I'm good. Always jumping a little bit. The screen only jumps when I lift and have coffee when I'm close to it. I don't understand. Good morning, Stephen. When I'm back here, if I'm close, I could talk regular. If I'm close and I pick up the coffee, the screen jumps all over the place. So when I gotta sip my coffee, I gotta back up a little bit. Oh my God, what's better than coffee? All right. What's going on, guys? Everybody okay this morning? I don't know if we're going to have any people in the chat. Whatever we get. We got 10 people. 752. Wow. I got 2 more last night. 752. Interesting. Holy shit. Never thought I would get 100. Never mind. I never thought I would get 100 or 200. I'm happy with 752. I'm happy with 200. I'm happy with 50. Okay, let's hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, Patricia. He was a great guy. Oh my God, I used to see John every day at the club on Roosevelt Avenue. He probably came there from the club. He used to bring the bread to the club every day. Big John was big, man. Well, he used to go to Calandre's and bring the bread to the club every day. That's what he did for lunch. I was at that club every day. Big John will come in from the finish line. Well, he would go get the bread and he would go to the finish line. He wouldn't take the bread from the finish line. He would take the bread he would go to Calandre's and get it. Yeah, absolutely. Why, he brought the bread there too? Patricia, did he really? He always had a loaf of bread. Hysterical. Big John always had a loaf of bread in his hand. Why? I don't know why. I think he pretended he was bringing bread to the club because he used to go into our club and then he used to go into the Gambino club next to us. He used to go into our club and then he would go into Morgan's club. Crazy. Bringing loaves of bread everywhere. Okay, let's see. We got a few people in the chat. Oh, wow. Nice, Gerard, nice. Okay, we got Gerard, we got Patricia, we got Andrea Benitalia. Okay, Bang Funk has entered the building, the Wine Guild, Anthony La Vista. Mitzabella, good morning, Laura. Stephen, Kezadich, good to see you here this morning. We lost a few subs. We lost a few. Some people stopped joining the chat. I believe Dean Dew has left the building. He banged out on me. That's okay. It's all good. Oh my God, I can't believe he would bring the bread there too. Yeah. Patricia, he was walking to the club across the street. He was walking to our club in that video. Our club was across he was walking across the street from the finish line in that video. Was he carrying bread in that video? On the HBO special? I think he was. No, I think he was, yeah. He was carrying bread in that video, and he was probably coming over to our club on the other side. That's crazy. Yeah, he was carrying the bread. I gotta really look at that. He must have bought 4 loaves of bread every day. 2 for the club, 2 for our club. 1 for our club, 1 for Morgan's club, 1 for his gomad, and 1 for home. I can't. Oh, okay. I was wondering. Yeah, Cuzo, yeah. Cuzo Street. That's where Kathy Drake lived on that street, too. And Patty Drake. Rest in peace, Patty Drake. The Drakes lived on here. The Giulianos lived on Cuzo Street. All right, hold on. Let's get into a couple of topics here. Which is a great topic. Big John was in that picture. Big John was in that video. Hold on. Okay, hold on, guys. I got so much going on. All right, let's talk about a couple of things I wanted to talk about. Number 1. Hello, Mr. John. Buongiorno. Salud. Have a little coffee. Gotta lube the bones. Okay, number 1. Well, the topic up there is our wise guys broke or rich, but we'll get to that. Number 1. The weather in North Jersey. It's going to be a hot time somewhere in the city today, back in the late 80s. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a hot one around the way today, guys. We're talking 90s. It's crazy. Stay cool, y'all. Stay cool. If you're at the beach, hold on. I got to pour this coffee, and I know it's going to make the screen jump. Hold on a minute, guys. Let's see what happens. I got to do this like discreetly. Oh, the coffee poured without the screen jumping. Hello, G. Buongiorno. Good morning, my Belleville friend. Belleville has, see the screen jumps? Belleville has entered the building. So we got a hot day around the way. Jersey, North Jersey, South Jersey, all of Jersey. We are in for a hot day today. That screen is jumping, and that's not good. Man, I'm going to lose this stream, I think. So I go see my mother at the hospital. She's half in and out of it, right? And she says, Tommy, who ironed your shirt? Who ironed your shirt? Because all she cares about is how, she's like me with the clothes. Who ironed your shirt? And when I was growing up, the ironing board was never put away. It was like a piece of furniture, the ironing board. The ironing board and the iron were always out. She never put it away. So she ironed everything we wore. We took care of the little things that we had. You know, we didn't have much. We kind of shopped at in a regular store called Newark Slip Factory. Anyway, she would iron every day, all day. She was ironing, all night, or Saturday and Sunday. She would be ironing if she wasn't cleaning the floors, right? Hold on. So she said, who ironed your shirt? Because again, it's 50 minutes each way to go see her at the place that she's in, so I got to drive. But anyway, wherever I drive, whenever I drive, I take my shirt off. Well, before I leave the house, I press my shirt. I don't press, I steam. I got to, I don't want this fucking screen. I got a steamer, so I steam my clothes. Every day I steam my clothes. This screen is messed up, guys. I'm sorry if it's breaking up on you. I don't know if you guys can see me good or not. I have no idea. Shit. I don't have no high-tech equipment. Am I still good, guys? Before I get into this talking? I guess not. I don't know if I am or not. Jesus. Oh, so it's working, all right. Sometimes the screen jumps. Oh, okay, Pong Pong. Thank you, and thank you, Patricia. Sometimes the screen jumps around. I see like it jumps around on my side, so I'm wondering if you guys are getting that jump around. I don't know how good the quality is, you know? All right, good. Yeah, so she says, who ironed your shirt? I said, nobody. Oh, your shirt looks good. Well, anyway, when I drive in the car, I don't wear my shirt because I don't like all the wrinkles, you know? Good morning, Giuseppe. When I get in the car to drive, I put my shirt on a hanger in the back. Shit. It doesn't jump when I don't really move it or I don't have coffee, you know? I don't want poor quality, but this is what I got to work with, so hey, it is what it is. It's either a little jumping or no Stigs in the morning. Someday I'll get a nice new laptop and it'll change a little bit. Till that day, we're gonna deal with this. So I'm crazy about the wrinkles in the back, and I'm crazy about that. I don't know. Yeah, it's just you look like a wrinkled prune when you get to the place. So if I'm going to a wedding or a formal thing, my jacket is in the back, but I'll wear the shirt because typically I'll have a three-piece on. I usually wear a three-piece if I'm going to something formal. So I'll leave the vest on, the shirt on, but I'll hang the jacket in the back. Yeah, like a bum, yeah. So yeah, no wrinkles. I steam it, I hang it. When I get to my location, I put it on. And that's how it is. When I sit down, I unbutton the bottom. Morning, Nancy. When I sit down, I unbutton the bottom, and then you look like you got it together. Wrinkles are a killer. All right, that was two topics I wanted to touch on. Weather and ironing your clothes. Some people don't iron today. The girls today, they don't iron. The women today, they do not iron. What else? I had something else. Come on, something else. All right, that's about it. Let's talk about a little bit of the wise guys. It's Wiseguy Wednesday, as I call it sometimes. I don't know. Are they broke? Are they rich? Do they have cash? Do they not? Typically, the regular daily knockaround guy, bookmaker, loan shark, knockaround guy, associate, wise guy, most of them do not have much of or any money. They have day-to-day money to get them by day-to-day. But most of them are brokesters, as we call them. Yes, they may drive a fancy car and they may have some fancy clothes, but other than that, typically, I'd say 85-90% of the guys on the street are banged out, busted broke, or living to the next score. And I'll tell you why. It's because many guys, especially in our culture, are in the gambling game. They have a vice. They have a vice. They either have a gambling vice. They spend it all on bread. Well, Big John did, right? Well, he had his Guman's apartment. Anyway, so they spend it because the lifestyle is fast. It's fast. So when you're in that mix, when you're in that lifestyle, typically you don't have a legitimate income. You are basically going from score to score or from week to week if you're a bookmaker. Loan shark is the best source of continuous income. The screen's jumping again. I'm gold. I'm losing it. Typically, a bookmaker, many of them are gamblers themselves, so they're pretty much degenerates looking for their winnings to pay off their debts. Then they go out that night drinking. You know, they're typically brokesters. Wise guys are typically brokesters. When you go, when you're an associate, you have more money. When you become a maid guy, you have less money. You're better off being an associate than you are a maid guy, because once you get that button, you're obligated, man. You got to kick up to the family. You're 100% obligated. It's not a good thing. So The guys on the street are better off being an associate. I know it's a goal of these guys to end up getting made, but it's no good. Well, that's what gambling is. That's, bookmakers, a lot of the street guys, the knockaround guys, the bookmakers, they are gamblers themselves. Me, I never had one vice in my life, so anything that I got into, I did it for the earn, right? It's for the earn. Yep, most of them, yep. Most of them are degenerate gamblers. This is a fact. I've seen it firsthand because we would be in the club, during the day or mid-afternoon, a social club, and all kinds of activities are going on. And then at night, you go to the after-hours spot, and they're just spending. Good morning. At the after-hour spot, well, we had some after-hour spots that were typically like a regular, legitimate club. There was a bartender, a band, tables, gambling tables, everybody mingling, and anything that those guys earned, boom, boom, boom. They were playing blackjack, rolling dice, spending it at the bar. After hours, how do you say it? Not really. It was after hours, yeah. We used to go there late at night. Yep, you're better off because you're better off like that, Stephen. Listen, I understand wanting a little action on the game, get some action in. I can understand it. It's when they get out of hand. And most of these guys are compulsive. So most of the knockaround guys are compulsive. They're compulsive at gambling. They're compulsive at stealing. They're compulsive at everything, remember? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Al. His name was Al. His name was Al. Yep, Patricia, I do remember. Degenerate. And most of the knockaround guys are degenerates. I gotta pour more coffee, but I don't wanna lose the screen. Most of them are degenerates. They're just hustling that next buck. It's crazy to see. If you ever see it firsthand, it is something to see. To watch the whole process from day to night. Now you got to think, there's different guys that have different vices, different habits, different things, Everybody has a different type of vice, but most of them are gamblers, drinkers, and just living that life. So I will tell you, most guys, they look like they got cash, but they're brokesters. They're not doing well. They're hustling and nickel and dime every day. It's a horrible life, a horrible way to live. Day by day, being around these guys, it's not good. It's not good. No one can be trusted. I don't care what anybody says. The honor and loyalty is just bullshit. You people see that in the movies. That's not how it really is out there. The nuts and bolts of that life are brutal. Brutal, to say the least. So they're hustling a dollar every day. Any way that they can get it, they're going to get it. I know two guys that got caught skimming the street number on Orange Street in Newark. I know two guys that got caught. They got caught skimming off the street number. The street number used to be the lottery for the wise guys, or the neighborhood number. We called it the Brooklyn number, basically, but it was a street number, and it was based on the take from the racetracks. The last three digits of the take from the area racetracks was the picket number, the street number every day. It's crazy in this era, Andre. I have no idea how they even manage it today. I wouldn't want any part of that shit. Because think about it. You can't even function. You can't even move around. You can't do anything. You can't even jaywalk today. So I know two guys that got caught skimming the street number. And one had the opportunity to eventually get made. The other one would have never gotten made, I don't think. But two guys got caught skimming the street number from a Genovese crew on Orange Street in Newark. One guy, but both of them were said, you stay in the social club and that's what you're going to do. You're going to run our games for us and that's it. Tommy, that's the brutal way to earn a living. Yeah, it's a horrible way. Both of them were gamblers, like to live beyond their means. They love to spend. And he fled. Yes, Giuseppe, 100%. 100%, Giuseppe, you got it. Joey Doe. What was the name of Paulie's horse? I forgot. The house always wins, 100%. 100%. So in the club, in the social club, you have tables set up. This isn't a regular club, no liquor, no nothing. This is the social club where they're playing cards. Oh my God, that fucking screen is jumping. This is aggravating me. I can't do this like this. This isn't gonna work for me. I'm a perfectionist at times, and this is killing me right now. That the screen's jumping. She has the gene. Starry Night. Yeah, you're right. Hold on, let me check this. All right, Anthony. Do you know Tony Sirico? Oh, I don't know. Giuseppe, wow, yeah. I'm a big Pope fan too, Patricia, yes, absolutely. I gotta sip coffee, but I gotta stop the friggin' camera to sip coffee. This is crazy. I can't function without coffee. So in short, right guys? A day in the life is nothing more than a grind. This is fucking, I'm gonna break this computer right now. I can't imagine that I can't have a stream here. This is killing me right now. The daily grind of a knock-around guy is brutal. Brutal. Nothing good ever comes of it, and you end up in a cage. So, in short, most of the guys on the street are brokesters. One more thing I wanted to touch on. Tommy Reynolds. Tommy Reynolds is in prison. He got 42 years. He got a sentence reduction. He's going to be out in 108 months, which is 9 years. And I don't know, I think people are talking on here about having an interview with Tommy Reynolds. He's not interviewing with anybody. That's the word as of yesterday. Who knows what happens in 108 months, but as of now, Tommy Reynolds will be on no podcast ever. His questions can be answered, and I'll be able to get some questions answered, and I can post them and do videos about them. Yeah. Is it still jumping right now, Giuseppe? Is it jumping when I don't move? I'm done. I'm going to shut down. So, yeah, that was the topic on Tommy Reynolds. He will not be going on any podcast as of last night. That's his communication as of last night. A dear friend of mine is in with him. He's with him every day. Looks okay now. Yeah. When I move, it jumps. When I lift my coffee, it jumps. I don't know. Maybe I got to do something in the settings or some shit like that. I don't know. Well, I don't think so, Joey Dell. Don't count on it. Don't count on it. I talk to people every day that are right next to him. He's talking about he ain't doing nothing. He's not really communicating with anybody on the outside. Very little, if any. You can hear me? Good. I don't think... hey, listen, I may be wrong, but as of yesterday, the word is he wants no part of any podcast. That's as of 7:30 last night, before they were shutting down for the night, 8 o'clock. You know? I don't know what it is. When I move, sometimes the screen jumps. Now I'm going to take my coffee, go back, take a sip, and see what happens. But I'm told I could ask Tommy Reynolds any question that I want answered. But I'm really not that interested. I got to be honest with you. It's not my thing. I'm not about that mob tube stuff. That's not really my thing. I'm not really interested in that shit. I enjoy Lee Cole's show. He's bringing some good content lately, but other than that, I'm not really that much into it, you know? Yeah, no more jumping. That's because I'm not even breathing it. But I gotta have my coffee. Chock full of nuts. So I lost a few subs, but I guess I'm at 752 today, which is nice. I jump around a little bit. Like I said, this is not a mob channel, but I do have access to a few guys, maid guys, associates, this, that, the other thing. They know I'm on here. They don't care I'm on here. Just got to be careful. Hello, Teresa. There's some shows that I can't even go into anymore. They're just a waste of time. I will not spend hours and hours and hours listening to nonsense back and forth. The same thing over and over and over. Who gives a shit? Oh, a small can this week is $1.99? Patricia? I gotta check that. Let me back up and take a sip. You know, there's general shows, and if you like them, that's good. You know what I mean? But they just talk about the same people and the same things over and over. I hear some of them, they talk, it's not MobTube, it's just FBS named it MobTube, right? And that's great. He did what he did. It just took a different, MobTube is just the title of this drama genre that they go back and forth. Now that's their business. I don't care what they do either way. You know, I don't partake in the negativity. The channels that have negativity, I'm not in. You know what I mean? So I just stay away from them and I don't get involved. I like Lee Cole's show. I think Lee and Danny are delivering good product. I don't blame FBS for capitalizing on earning on this. Do it, nail it. He's the top earner probably in the mob drama genre. I'm going to guess that it's definitely FBS is the king of that shit. That doesn't mean I condone what he does, nor do I co-sign it, and he knows that. If he does an addiction and recovery show, I might jump in. You know what I mean? You can't blame anybody if that's how they're making an earn. Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. Who cares about each other? They don't care about each other. They don't care about each other. So why not fucking destroy each other? Who gives a shit? You know, you got to understand something. Especially if you have a street life mentality. It's take no prisoners. It's kill or be killed. So he's going into this thing with that mentality and he's fucking killing it. So give credit for the hustle, maybe not for the content. I would go with it like that. Danny is good. Danny has to be Danny has to be, you know, Danny's a rough guy, man. No, there's no joking with Danny. He can get out of control very quickly. We have a few mutual friends. Me and Danny. I didn't unsubscribe, Amp, but I just don't really, I watch for the topic, I watch for the headlines. I don't really watch much of them anymore. It depends what's going on. If I want to have it in my ear, the fucking screen's jumping every time I move. Why? I didn't unsubscribe. I'll stay a subscriber. I lost a couple. I think it's because they saw me maybe in. I was in Gunsmoke the Don's chat the other day, and then I was in Jimmy's chat for a quick minute. This fucking screen. I was in Jimmy's chat for a quick minute, and then I think that thing dude, he used to be on here every morning. He unsubbed, or he just doesn't join the chat anymore, and he took me off as a wrench on his channel. I don't care. I don't know these people. I don't really care. It's meaningless to me. I never knew them. I never met them. They're meaningless to me overall. You know what I mean? They don't even know each other, Stephen. That's correct. They don't even know each other. It's fucking brutal. But if they're earning money and this is their hustle, Stephen, it's better than being on the street hustling, right? Today's they go over the same things over and over and over. Listen, my show might be boring. I don't really care. If I got 15 people having coffee, you tell me who's having coffee with 15 people right now. Nobody. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Anthony. That's what happened. Because I did explore doing a sit down with Jimmy Calandro. We spoke about it. An associate that went bad and an associate that wouldn't go bad. We were going to have a chat about it, but I'm not interested in doing it. Loose. Yeah, I don't have any wires. There's no cords. It's all Wi-Fi. Nobody has cords. I haven't used a cord in years. Yeah, so it's okay. It's something that I cannot do. We spoke about possibly me and Jimmy sitting down with a moderator. A friend of mine brought up this dear friend of mine. He asked me if it's something I would want to do. So we explored the topic, but I can't do that. I can't do it. So that idea got squashed by me. I can't sit down. I can't do it. Can't do it. I just can't do it. And that's the story. So yeah, I'm cool with this. 20 people having coffee, talking about this, that, the other thing. We have a topic every day. Today's talk was knock around guys. Are they broke? Are they rich? Some guys are rich in their life. Some guys are banged out broke. No matter how much they make, they're broke because they have vices. So a social club during the day, playing poker, playing pinochle, playing gin. And then at night, it's the after hours club or a bar. They're blowing all the money they earned. It's just a revolving door, revolving cycle. So I want to do a episode breaking down two things. I want to do the boys from New Jersey, and I want to talk about that mob cop, Mike Russell, that he did the special on HBO. I want to talk about those two things. Listen, I'm not a mob channel, but I do have some experience and some background knowledge of it. That's it. I focus on different things. I keep it positive. That shit's dead. That topic can only go so far. If Lee does these little shows here and there, it's perfect. But as far as over and over a wise guy story, this one, that one, it's not very exciting anymore. It's going to run its course. I believe the mob podcasts, they're going to run their course. What I think will happen now is Mikey Scars, I think, is coming out with something with RJ Rogers. I think they'll do a great job, but I think it's running its course. Remember, these guys only have 4, 5, 6,000 subscribers. It's not a big thing on here. It's not a big thing. It's not going to go very far. They may earn a few dollars on it, but I don't see it going very far. I do see it getting tired. The way Lee does it, he picks a topic, he talks about a few guys, he gets into the topic, and then it goes to general conversation. It works out pretty good for him and Danny. It's pretty good. But as far as, once a week talking about, you got to have enjoyable delivery. A lot of it is in the delivery. Just like everything else, just like somebody on stage or somebody singing. A lot of it is in the delivery. If you don't have the delivery, you're not going to succeed. You got to be personable. You got to be screen worthy, I guess you can say. Oh, do they, Teresa? Yeah, it's crazy stuff. I don't know. You're still in that. You watch all of that. I'm not really much involved in it, Teresa, I don't go in Angels anymore. I don't really go in FBS anymore. That's all they talk about is this stuff. MRE, I don't know how he's doing. Listen, I wish them all well. Good luck, but it's stale. It's old. It's beat up. The only one that is going to earn on it is FBS because he's ruthless. He knows it. He doesn't care. He takes no prisoners. Like I said, it's just like being on the street. It's a hustle. So go for it. Fuck it. Earn your money. And nobody's going to attack any woman or child. It's not going to happen. Who's doing shit? Are they physically? I mean, come on. It's so crazy. It is so crazy. It's disgusting. Oh, I don't know. Ralph, you come in when we're leaving? What's going on, cuz? It's disgusting. I don't really watch much anymore, Teresa. I used to watch them all of them. I used to watch all of them. All of them. Good morning, Ferbo. I used to watch Tony Pizza, Soflo, Tony Soflo. Tony Pizza, Tony Soflo, FBS, MRE, Angel Gotti, Lee Cole, Gunsmoke, RJ Rogers, Jeff Nadeau, if I'm forgetting anybody, forgive me, Joey, Bay 8th, calling CPS, calling cops, calling the cops on what? Who's calling the cops on what? I would never even get so far into it to even know that that's happening. Calling the cops. Making lies up to people. Oh, life is there's too much other quality things going on in life, Teresa, to even understand that that's going on. Listen, if girls are in these chats all night, their husband's about to step out. And if guys are in these chats all night, their girl's about to step out. Because you better pay attention to your significant other and get out of this garbage. Pay attention to your man or your woman. Child Protective Services. CPS, Child Protective, oh, not cops. Not cops, Child Protective. For what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Andre? You guys are all in this mix. You guys are all involved in this garbage. You better pay attention to your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your husbands, and your wives, or you're not going to have one. The cleanup woman's waiting. If you people have been, not you people, if people are really putting that much energy and attention into this, you know the cleanup woman's going to take care of business. You know what I mean? MB has been the instigator. I seen MB on the thing a couple weeks ago. She cursed me out. I don't criticize her. I don't know her. She's in the mob tube. Does she know about the mob? Then it's not mob tube anymore. It's not mob tube. It's definitely not mob tube, right? Ruining Joe's marriage. Oh my God, that's terrible. Joe's addicted to her. What the fuck goes on? What the hell's going on? I gotta shut the screen so I can get closer and read this because you guys are, what the hell are you guys talking about? Wait a minute. I'm sorry I'm not on the screen, but I gotta read some of this. I gotta catch up. What the fuck? NB has been an instigator the whole time. Ruined mob too. I saw her on the screen. What is she? How old is she? She knows about mob stuff or no? I'm not sure. So it's not mob tube. It's drama tube, I'm assuming. But who will get involved in that? And you really got to... Man, this man better pay attention to their woman. I can't imagine my girl saying, what the fuck are you doing talking to a screen all night with another woman? Or what are you doing? I can't even imagine. A guy and a girl. A girl better be paying attention to her man, and a man better be paying attention to his woman, because guess what's going to happen? Something's going to happen. If that guy has to take care of himself and she's not, or if that girl has to look elsewhere for attention, you're fucked. It's over. You better be giving your man and woman attention, not the YouTubes. My God, I come on for a half hour in the morning. I do a little bit here and there, and then I move along. But the way you're talking right now, it looks like sands through the hourglass. Like the days of our life. Where you going, Ralphie? Yeah, man, I come on for a little bit in the morning, have coffee with you guys, and move along. I mean, once in a while, I'll be in a chat here and there, but once I see it, I'm funny. Well, it's true, Teresa. If you're not paying attention to your man and you're on the YouTubes at night, all night, somebody's going to get that man's attention. It might be funny, but that's a guarantee. I'm a man. That's a guarantee. If you're putting it, not you literally, Teresa, in general, if you're paying attention to something else other than the person that's next to you, you better watch it. Don't be surprised, man or woman, dating or married. Somebody's stepping out. That cleanup woman's going to clean up. Yeah. I don't have time for it. I'm not going to put energy into it. I guess, still, Teresa, even if I knew the whole story, I'm not going to spend hours entertaining it. There's other things going on in life, man. You're sleeping. You're sleeping at night. Good. Sleeping is good. If you ain't sleeping, you better be taking care of business or something other than being on that, whatever they call it now, drama tubes. I don't know. Holy shit, you guys just schooled me right now. Anyway, I'm not criticizing any of them. The cleanup woman will definitely sweep in, man. You better believe that, Nancy. No doubt about it. People need attention. They're in relationships. They need attention. Nah, they don't need attention 24/7, but when is that time? At nighttime, let's say you work. You got about 3 or 4 hours at night that you feel good, that you got quality time. It should not be on this YouTube shit. If the significant other is not right next to you. Because otherwise, this fucking thing. Because otherwise, you gotta be nuts. Yeah, the cleanup woman and the cleanup man. 10 texts to sex. Keep that in your brain, guys. From what I understand, that's what goes on now. You start talking, you start chit-chatting, it's called 10 texts to sex. It's fucking nuts what goes on in the world. So be careful if you're spending all your time on the tubes. Something may happen. Don't be surprised. Don't say, how did this happen? Well, you were in a chat for fucking 6 hours. Somebody needs to rub it out. Anyway, I'm just talking about. I understand. Yeah. I get it. Yeah, Teresa, I understand. I don't know about the kid stuff. I thought CPS was cops. CPS, I thought that was short for cops. Child Protective Services. I don't know anything about Child Protective Services. I wouldn't even know where to begin with that shit. Oh, wow. 10 texts to sex. That's 100%. It's a fact. That's what goes on today, apparently. So don't leave your man or woman open to it. Stay on that shit. That's a little crazy. People ending up in affairs and shit. What the fuck? It's YouTube. It's not the real world. Listen, guys, I came on to have coffee. I got 25 people I'm having coffee with. And this is what we're talking about. We're talking about knockaround guys first, and now we're talking about the drama tubes, mob tubes, affairs, and this one's leaving his wife, and I don't know what the fuck. Cops, CPS, whatever you want to call it. What the hell happened over there? Lee Cole better stay out of that shit. Because he can have a successful channel, he'll go to the next level. I know, I'm in here for 45 minutes. Very nice chat this morning. I am banging out. So I wish everybody a blessed day. We had a good chat this morning. I think we did. Yeah, man. Stay on point. Keep that quality of life in check. Because, like I said, if you're paying attention to other things, the cleanup woman is waiting, or the cleanup man is waiting. There's a song by Rupert Holmes that's called Him. It's called Him. What's she gonna do about him? And then there's the cleanup woman. 2 songs. Cool. I'm sorting. I'm going. I don't know who has energy. It's not even the energy, it's the attention. If you're paying attention to something, you're not paying attention to something else. Now it's either your job, your kids, your relationship, or something, but not this shit with people you don't even know. I can't imagine ruining a relationship at home because of somebody you don't know on the YouTubes. I don't know. It fucking blows my mind. Anyway, I'm gonna bang out. Let's go out with a song. Let's go out with Cycles, because I do think that is Stephen Marinella's one of his favorite songs, if I'm not mistaken. So I think I'm gonna go out with that for him. Let's go with Cycles, if I could find it. And So keep it in mind, guys. All these half-ass wise guys that look like they have money, like they're rich, they're knock-around guys. Every day they're just trying to make a grind, and that's what they're doing. And in the meantime, life keeps going around in cycles, you know? But keep it positive, man. Keep it positive. Here for a good time, not a long time. Things I don't understand. You guys just schooled me this morning. Holy shit. And
life is like a season. After winter comes the spring.
yeah, this is for you, Steven. 100%. We spoke about this last night because brutal stuff. But we gotta, it's good. Good music. I hope you can hear it.
That life is meant for living. And even when my trips are long,
Wow, is he really? Yeah, I don't get involved in that stuff, Teresa, anymore. Like I said, I'll get a topic. I don't unsub. I wouldn't unsub. I'll stay a subscriber, but I just, I'll see a topic. And then if I see it's interesting, I'll go in it. Giuseppe, Gabish, my approach seems to work for me. To have a quality of life, I mean, I'm not going to spend all those hours on this thing. It's going to be a hot one, Aunt. Get in that pool today. Then there's tears. This is true. Laughter than tears. Keep your head up, guys. Ralphie, you did a great job. I wish you didn't leave the chat. Yeah, absolutely, Teresa. Yes. You know when I'm in there. You know when I'm not in there, right? It depends who it is and what the topic is, Teresa, When there's drama, I don't do that, man. It's not my thing. I know Thing Do blocked me. Or not blocked me, took my wrench away or whatever, and unsubbed here. I think he unsubbed here. He knocked me out of his chat, but anyway. Thing Do. Maybe a couple others may have, I don't know. And that's it, guys. We are out. I'm going to bang it out, and we'll talk to you guys later. Have a blessed day. Ciao for now. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for having coffee. Who's having coffee with 25 people? Tommy Stigs is. All right, see you tomorrow morning on the morning show, 7 a.m. Gotta run. Ciao for now. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you.